All right, y'all, we back at it. So I talked about playing in the 2-3 zone, and I thought this person Trey Dimps, if I hope I said his last name right. Shout out to him. Definitely like him responding, but he had a few things to say. We're gonna go through each one. He said, first things first, find a new tournament to go to. Right. Sometimes you ain't got time to do that, and sometimes you have a schedule already made. So, I mean, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, it's easy to find a new tournament, whatever. Um, he said there are some that don't cheat. I disagree. Most of the tournaments that I've been to, they have holdbacks. So they can say that they're in this grade, but be in that grade. Obviously, that's technically not cheating, but you get it. It's a holdback. And then he says getting whooped by 30 isn't bad every now and then. When you have a program and you have sometimes parents that don't understand and will see that you're losing by 30 points, they might pivot and want to go to a different program. This generation of parents does care about winning, especially if you go, just for example, if we travel to Arizona and we're getting beat by 30, I don't think that's a good look, brother. I feel that you need to at least be, losing within 10 or whatever the case may be. But I see what you're saying, but when you have a brand, you have to make sure your brand is winning and showing that your players are developing. But it's hard when you go against other teams that have 2-3 year holdbacks. So now when you're going into these tournaments, you have to utilize your coaching ability to use a 2-3 zone, a 2-2-1, a 3-2 zone, a 1-3-1, blah, 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 whatever the case. Then he said, according to Synergy, 94% of the possessions are played in man-to-man in the college level. Yes, you may be right, okay? But again, they're not dealing with holdbacks, right? We're talking about 9U all the way up to 14U. Now, 15s through 18, 19, whatever you want to go, I get it. Should probably be more focused on man-to-man. Then he also puts another comment, says, winning tournaments is not the goal. At some point, it has to be the goal because you don't want to be the team that keeps going to tournaments and not winning. Appeasing parents is not the goal. You still want your parents to be happy if you have a good program. You want everybody to be happy, and you want to make sure that you're reaching that standard, whatever that standard may be. Preparing and developing for the highest level is the goal. Absolutely. So you still want to win, brother. You don't want to be out here just taking L's, getting beat by 30. And it's hard to do it if your teams are playing more zone and pressing. Brother, I'm going to adjust to what's out there on the floor. I feel like that's what you have to do, adjust. Being a coach, you have to make adjustments. On all levels, you have to adjust. So even in the NBA, they might go a zone on a possession. They're not going to stay in the zone for a long time. But it's random that they do. But, you got to throw some different looks. Coaching AAU, each level from 9U all the way up to 17s is different. College, junior college to college is different. D1, D2, D3, NAIA, JC, those are going to be different, right? As a coach, when I'm saying coaching each one of these. So you're going to have to utilize some things, and it might be a zone or pressing, whatever it takes to win or put your team in the best position. But times have changed. People want to see progress, development, and they want to see some winning. No one wants to just keep losing all the time. But I appreciate you, Trey. Thanks for commenting. I hope you comment on everything I'm saying so we keep going back and forth. For you dropping that knowledge you don't get in college, and I appreciate you.